What's going on, Washington Commander fans? It's your boy back with another video. Hit that like, hit that subscribe, hit that share, hit that bell. More content's definitely on the way. When you look at this Philadelphia Eagle team, you don't ask, what don't they have? You ask, what do they have? You know, they got two dogs at the wide receiver position. You know what I'm saying? They just got two dogs at the wide receiver position, period. They got a all-world running back. Arguably, if Christian McCaffrey's healthy, still one of the top running backs in the game. One, you could say Derrick Henry, you could say Saquon Barkley, or you could say Christian McCaffrey, if all healthy. Then you got an offensive line that's just been playing stellar all year long. And they have one of the best offensive line coaches. They call it Stoutman University. They don't call it Stoutman University for nothing. This is arguably one of the top offensive line in the league. And then on top of that, then you got two more dogs at the DT position, two Georgia Bulldogs. You don't have to say their names. You know who they are. One stops the run, one destroys your quarterback. And we seen that firsthand when we played them the first time. And then their linebacker core is nothing to sneeze at. You got the kid that came in this year. We don't even know. I think he came from the Saints. He's been playing at a super high all-pro level. Then you got Nakobe Dean, who's finally finding himself. And then you got Darius Slay, who's just a leader, who's just a player that's been playing at a high level his whole career. Has he lost a step? You could say that, but still playing at a very high level. Then you got the Cooper DeJean kid, who was one of the best cornerbacks that came out the draft. And then you got the Quinyon Mitchell kid, who they say is the best cornerback that came out the draft. And I think he is probably one of the best cornerbacks that came out the draft. But I still think a lot of that cover two shell helps him out. I don't think it's all the way man-to-man with him. You know, the whole Guantanamo Bay thing is, it comes with the cover two shell. But that's Vic Fangio. And that's what Vic Fangio's going to do. I mean, one of the best defensive minds in football. And then you got the guy that's buying the groceries, Howie Roseman, who just puts all of these things together. He puts all of these things together, and you got the coach, Nick Sirianni, a guy that's crazy enough to coach in Philly and accepts the challenge. And then you got Jalen Hurts. Dual threat quarterback, can run, can throw. You know, a lot of people say this and that about his throwing, but he's the perfect person for this offense to work. So when you got to go against all of that, you can even play your best game and lose. So in order for us to win this game, we're going to have to dig deep within ourselves. We're going to have to establish the run. We're going to have to get some stops, because you can't stop it all the time. But as long as you get critical stops and take advantage of the stops, we got all three phases. If we win this game, it's going to take all three phases. The offense is going to have to be playing at a high level. The defense is going to have to play at the best level they can play against with the team with all this weaponry. And special teams, we just can't miss any field goals. Can't allow no kick returns. None of that. Special teams has to be perfect. And even if all of that happens, it's still a chance you could lose this football game. This is one of the best rosters in the National Football League. And really, to me, it's playoff football to me. I want this game. Because the last few years, when we play this team, we always play this team pretty good. No matter what, even when we had the trash that we had last year and the year before, we've been pulled off some victories against this team with way less. So there should be no excuses. Now, not the Saquon Barkley version. I'm not going to sit here and be a fool. But if we play our A game, defense plays their A game, special teams play their A game, we got a chance to beat this football team. Because I still think we're a better coached football team.